Yeah. Raider Nation. It's Friday night. You know what time it is. 401 Raider, Jeff on the mic. Let it drop. Yeah. Yeah.
Silver and black when the lights come on. Another week, same pain, same song. But we show up, no matter the score. Cause the shield, it's different when you're born to roar. Bad calls, heartbreak, chaos on repeat. Still we pull up every time, still take a seat. Hit that chat, turn the volume to the top. It's Friday night, time for that mic drop. This is the Raiders, Friday night mic drop show. 411 Raider Jeff, yeah we let that fire flow. Rants, laughs, pain, you already know. Raider Nation ride or die till the end of the road. Mic drop, mic drop. Let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. Yeah. The East Coast night drop. Let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. From the East Coast nights to the Vegas Strip, we vent, we rage, we joke, we trip. From blown leads, flags and coaching mess to the fans who still scream RM with no stress. Leftovers cold, now the takes stay hot. Raider Nation therapy, this the spot. Every Friday night we clean the slate and drag this team like we're tired of the wait. Yeah, silver storm in the sky. Hear the nation's battle cry. Not a win, but we still unite. Cause pain brings family every Friday night. This is the Raiders Friday night mic drop show. With 401 Raider Jeff, yeah, we let that fire flow. Oh, comedy, chaos, that's how we go. When the team tests every ounce of hope. Mic drop, mic drop. Let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. Mic drop, mic drop. Let the truth explode. Friday night lights with the nation in control. When the red does off night, the nation in control. Never mind, with the nation in control. When the week goes wrong, when the Raiders fall flat, we show up stronger, imagine that. So hit the light, take a seat, don't stop. It's Friday night, baby, it's time for the mic drop. Now time for the mic drop.
And here we go, baby. It's your boy, Raider Wil, and today I am subbing in for our boy, 401 Raider Jeff, and welcome to tonight's Mic Drop Fridays! So let's get fired up and let's get engaged, baby. You already know what it is. Today, I got my co-host coming in, man, for tonight. A heavyweight champ, a man, a myth, a legend. Geno, let's go. Shades on. Hey, what's going on, baby?
Hey, the future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Wait, now I can't see where the fuck I'm going.
Hey, man. Hey, guys, I appreciate y'all jumping in the chat tonight. Hey, I'm going to send out some quick salutes out here, man. You know, I'm not really used to this, so guys, stay with me. We got our boy Raider Travis in the house. Salute, 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 fam. We got Robert Pena. Salute.
Pena!
We got Sacktown Mike. What up, baby?
Dedication. Jumping out of helicopters still.
Hey, stay tuned, man. You're gonna see Jeff jump on later. Hey, we got Jack Wasta, Raider Nation. What's going on, baby? We got our boy Navy Bet. Hey, salute.
Navy Bet, one of our OGs.
We got Michael. Hey, Jeff Downs, absolutely.
Hey, if I run for president, he's going to be the only guy to vote for me. Just say it.
So, we got some more salutes here in the chat. Check G. Okay, guys. Hey, what's cracking, Val? And we got 805. What's cracking, baby? Hey, salute to you, baby. We love you,
Great show this week. 805. Good content. Good video, man. Good video.
Hey, bro, he kills it every single week.
Does.
And you know what I love? It's from coach to coach. He keeps it a buck.
Oh, you ain't lying, man. He's I don't even know why we messed around with Pete Carroll or Brennan Carroll. We should have just went straight to the 805.
Hey, just hire
Right today.
805. 805 is in the building. You already know, man. Hey, just give him a
Everybody salute.
call.
Everybody salute.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got salute right here to Navy Vet. All right. Hey, guys. So today.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Whoa. What do we got? What do we got?
Chewy's in the house.
Oh,
Chewy right down there. Right down there. I see him. He's rolling.
Salute. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Where's he at? Right there. There we go. We got him, baby. Yo, but today, fellas, we're going to talk a little bit. We got a little bit of stuff going on. So we actually set up some stuff to talk about. And, hey, for the first thing, let's go here. Oh, man, now I'm confused. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Yo, there it is. We got Fernando Mendoza. Is he our quarterback? Is he our guy of the future? What do you think? We got, hey, Joe Burrow. Is he done in Cincinnati, baby? Paul Rivers back at the helm with the Colts. We got our thoughts on the Eagles and Raiders. Also, maybe even catch up with our guy, Jeff in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
We got our special guest coming out, Gabe Oder.
You guys will love him. You'll love him. Also, while we're at it, here in a few minutes, I'm going to introduce my new partner on my Tuesday night show that we were supposed to go live this Tuesday. However, my mom's doctor's appointment got pushed back to late in the afternoon. I had to cancel the studio. So I'm going to regenerate a studio. Hopefully Tuesday night we could do it. But there's also another issue there is he's got a baby coming this weekend. So we don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I'll tell you what. I promise you this, Will. I'm going to do a show Tuesday night. Okay.
Woo! Let's go.
And if I need to bring somebody in to help me out, this knucklehead right here, I'll bring him out.
All right.
I'll bring you in as part of the friends and family package, just so I can get my feet wet. You know, I am 943 subscribers away from 500.
943 subscribers from 500.
Yep.
Hey, keep clicking them freaking subscribe buttons over there for my boy Jay Downs, baby.
Gonna have to hit him twice.
Yes.
Whether you're naughty or nice.
Yo, so we are gonna also talk. Is Geno Smith done in Las Vegas? And did Notre Dame get done dirty? So, hey, let's start off from the top, baby. Yo, guys, is Fernando Mendoza our quarterback? Do you feel that he has done enough, Jay Downs? Do you think that this guy is going to come in and make the Raiders great again?
Yes, he has. And yes, he can. It's just a matter of will he. I think I'll be quite honest with the kids, for real. He is for real. I know there are some people out there, maybe being in this chat, who knows, in our community, that are saying, I'm not sold on Fernando. I don't know this. Okay, well, I have 3 games that I can show you. We can go back and watch it together, and that will tell you everything you need to know. The kid has got big game. The stage is not too big for him, and he performs. Is he epic? Is he going to be – I mean, let's just face it. How many of you in the chat watched last week's game, Ohio State versus Indiana? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Will, did you watch the game?
I watched part of the game. I'm not going to lie that I watched the whole game. I was telling Cheeto I'm educating myself on college football because I watch more pros than college, but I'm trying to catch up. So, yes, I watched part of the game. So,
did you watch the first play of the game?
He looked terrible in the first. And for me, I'm going to tell you like this. In the first half, he didn't look so hot. He didn't look like the guy.
But he wasn't bad.
No, I even sent Cheeto a message. I'm going to tell you. I sent Cheeto a message telling him, are you sure? Or is this the guy that Raider Nation wants as their quarterback? And I was like, for real? But then he came back in the second half, and he, man, made some throws, delivered. But was it in-game adjustments by the coach, or was it that he delivered and made them?
Stop. Did you see the first play of the game?
Where he got walloped.
Okay. Got the hell knocked out of him, right? How many quarterbacks do you know in the NFL today? Ours is one of them that would take a shot like that and come back and fight. And he fought. And the 3 games that I mentioned, I'll say Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State game. Go watch those 3 games and how, okay, it wasn't going as exactly to plan, and he wasn't like quote unquote lights out, but he kept fighting and he kept fighting and he came fighting. And when it came time, the stage was not too big for him. He went out there and he got the job done. Against Ohio State. Ohio State's defense is better than ours.
Absolutely.
Marcus Banks. My Marcus Banks is in the chat. Welcome, Marcus.
Oh, Marcus Banks in the house, baby. Salute, baby.
I know a guy. I know a guy right now that we could bring in here and will help us with the Fernando Mendoza talk. He's sitting backstage. This is going to be my partner coming up on Tuesday nights. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stand up, give a warm welcome to, he's going to be new to the 401 Raider Jeff Productions. None other than the one, the only, Donuts Duncan.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Going on, brother? Hold on. Let me give you your. Hey, Duncan. All right. So, hey, guys, this is his new co-host. Make sure that you guys lock into their show. It's going to be every Tuesday. I know that we do the Silver and Black Radio podcast and we do the Most Notorious. They're going to be doing their own show. Everybody's breaking off. We're doing 401 Raider Jeff Productions. He's branching off, man. We're spreading tentacles, right? So, first of all, thanks to Joe Burrow for stopping in, showing us some love.
Joe Burrow with the $2 holla.
I ain't coming. I don't want to listen to the 2 crazies, Wills. Hey, man, how did you know that was the way that we were going to go, Joe? I'd love to see Smoking Joe in silver and black with that type of swagger, with that type of attitude, baby. Come on, we were meant to be together.
Boop, boop. Stop. You're going to get ahead of me on this one.
All right, man. Hey, so
my young partner would like to throw some knowledge at you with this Fernando Mendoza. Donuts, let her rip here, Chip.
Let her rip, baby. It's all you.
Oh, man, it's like Jason said, he's had 3 really good games against top-tier college defenses in Oregon, Penn State, and Ohio State. He has moments where he doesn't look great, but he's always making smart plays. He gets rid of the ball when there's no receiver open. He uses his legs to get those first downs. The guy's always got his head on his shoulders. And
he can run. He can run.
And with his speech at the end of the game, I know a lot of people think it's super cheesy, but all that emotion that he showed after the game, he was able to contain that while he's playing ball. He's got a great head on his shoulders, man.
You know what's funny? People think that's cheesy, but at the end of the day, bro, you want that. You want that in a leader. Tell me that you don't want a guy that's emotional, that is out there, that high strung, leading your team. Like, he wants to win. And just that personality. And I'm going to tell you, like I told Cheeto, man, and Cheeto was like, Will, he's like, you have to watch the whole game in college because of the way that the mojo flows and everything like that. And, I had to go back and educate myself, right? Like you guys have. So I went back and watched the games. And I like what Jay Down said. This kid does have moxie. Like, when the chips are down, he doesn't lay down. He doesn't go and just say, hey, I'm going to give up. And I think that would make a huge difference in the silver and black.
Absolutely. Well, let's add a little bit to this, his emotions during the interview after the game. And I heard a lot of people out there, oh, he's crying, he's blah blah blah.
Hold up. Salute to Raider Jeff, baby. He's in the building. He's in the chat, baby.
He's snooping on us. He's
Hey,
snooping on us is what he's doing. He's
Big
Making sure
boss
we're not
is-
getting in
he's
trouble.
watching
Yeah.
us. Big
Yeah.
Boss has his eyes on us, man.
Oh, yeah. Wonder how many Philly cheesesteaks he's had so far. Hey, but
Yes,
since
sir.
we're on the conversation, since we're on the conversation for Fernando Mendoza, and a lot of people were banging his balls about his emotion at the end of the game, and he was crying. He's a kind-hearted Christian kid. Okay, he's got good morals. Okay, he's got a great head on his shoulder. He's smart. He was going to go to Yale, so he must be smart, right? Went to Cal and said, "Hey, I'm going to take this football thing to Indiana." Right now, having said that, and people want to bang his balls about crying after the game. That same person that makes that comment, I want you to walk over to the Kansas City Chiefs sideline after the national anthem and look Chris Jones in the face and say the same thing. Why are you crying? Find out what happens. It's an emotion. Some guys, it don't matter how big, bad, or tough you are. Showing emotion like that, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
No. And I mean, like, having an emotional leader is not a bad thing, right? Especially if they're what I love what Duncan said. He said he's able to keep it under control during the kick. Look at how cool, calm, and collected he is down there, right below.
Oh, yeah.
He's almost like Fernando Mendoza-ish, right? He's sitting there calm, cool, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I do like is what you said. He took a huge shot against Ohio State. And I'd be like, bro, his little brother had to come in.
Mm-hmm.
He'll come in for a play and say, hey, and he came back out there and to stand in the pocket and to continuously deliver. And some plays, I'm like, he looks like Houdini. But again, I go back to this, and we've talked about this with Jeff and everybody else in the group, right? Are the Raiders ready for a quarterback like this? I'd be like, we have to upgrade our offensive line. I'd be like, and you know that this guy will not be available to after a certain amount of picks.
He ain't going past one.
I'd be like, you'd have to pull the trigger immediately at the very top.
He ain't going past one.
Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing, though, is if he's there and we're at pick number 1, you take him. Like, you don't pass up the quarterback. You can keep building up the line this year and next year. Free agency, second round, third round. You can keep building O-line and protect them. You can keep your quarterbacks, Geno Smith or Aiden or whoever it is, bring somebody else in to take over for year 1 and let him learn. Like, he does not have to play his first season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, and that's where, oh man, you just said something so key, right? He doesn't have to play the first season.
No.
What a thought to just have a guy drafted and develop this guy and have patience. Real quick, I want to acknowledge my boy Shit Show Joe's in the building, baby. If y'all don't know him, you gotta follow my guy. He's hilarious, man. I love him. I'll see you in Houston, big dog. But I go back to it and I say, he can sit on the bench. We should develop a guy. I'd be like, the Packers do this all the time. And this is why the Packers always have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They have a guy that they sit on the bench for 2 or 3 years and they say, okay, man, you think we wasted this pick. But then they come out and they have successful careers. So why can't we do that? Why can't we say,
We can.
hey, man, exactly.
We can. We
But
can.
now, let me ask you like this. Would Raider Nation be patient enough for that?
I would.
Yeah.
If you have a plan in place, I know I have a little impatience as well, But if you have a plan in place, you have a coach, you have a system, and you're running it, and you're building and building and building and building, then yes, let him sit there and marinate. Now, if for some reason we can hit the lucky box and say bring in 2 or 3 really good offensive linemen, because that's really all we need is 2. Really, Parham's got to go, so we need a left guard. We got JPJ as long as we can keep him healthy, and then maybe a center or a right tackle. I really think a really good left guard, a really good right guard, and it could make Parham or not put him Meredith to where Meredith could be successful as a center. Okay, if he's got 2 really good guards blanket and boxing him in, he can. It takes a lot of pressure off of him as far as his blocking assignments and whatnot. But at the same time, if we bring in if we do it like me and Duncan has discussed, and Duncan's already hit on it, is be real disciplined. If that quarterback is there, you got to get him, because we can always get linemen 10, 12, 15, 18. And you can get a quarterback too. Don't get me wrong. A lot of our good quarterbacks, Josh Allen was the 7th pick and Mahomes was the 10th pick and, Lamar Jackson was the 32nd pick. I know, I get it. But sometimes in a draft, there's an absolute. And if you got to take, and if that absolute is there at your pick, you take him. No ifs, ands, or buts. What say you, Duncan?
Well, another thing to add on to why you take the quarterback is coaching. We need a new head coach. Like, whether we keep Pete Carroll next year or 2 years, his whole contract, whatever it is, we're going to need a coach after him. Who's going to want to keep coming back coaching the Raiders when we don't got a quarterback? Like, you got to take that quarterback.
Yep.
And you know what? I just love what you just said, right? We have to find something that's going to be enticing, and that's something that we've all talked about. A quarterback of that caliber, that's young, that is coming in hot, and I'm a young OC, that looks a lot better to me than where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So I get what you guys are saying, and I mean, like, this seems so logical to me. And hey, what up, Adam Mayo? Salute to you, my brother. Much love. Hey, I hope everything's good in Austin, Texas, or down there in Texas. You know what it is. I'll see you in Houston, baby. In San Antonio. So, hey, with him coming on and adding him onto the squad and putting him in there, that entices me more as a coach. That lets me know that we have something to work with. That says, hey, man, you know what? I can go there. It almost makes it like, I'll explain it like this. The coach that went to Chicago, I forget his freaking name.
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. When he looked at us, right? You're looking at the Raiders who have nothing. No draft picks, no nothing. And you see Chicago. Caleb Williams, a bunch of young draft picks, a bunch of youth movement. Bro, it's hands down why he looked at it and said, I want to go to Chicago. We had nothing to offer, bro. That's why Pete Carroll came to coach us. Pete Carroll was at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
So, hey, Will, Duncan, we've been beaten on it, and we're going to beat on this topic for the next 6 months, right?
Which one?
Who are we going to pick? Who are we going to take? Who are we going to draft? Right? Everybody's going to have their opinion. But I think right now, I mean, it is open mic night. If anybody out there wants to come in and add to this topic. Let me see how I share the link here. How do I share? I don't know if the skipper wants to come in. This might be too much for him. The conversation might be too much for him.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna add this. We got this added to the StreamYard. If I don't see your face, I will not add you. Sorry guys, that's just the rule that the skipper has. We got to be able to identify who you are, and you guys are more than welcome.
Yeah. And what we're going to do tonight, what we're going to do tonight as well is we're going to try and keep the stage at a minimum of 4. So during each topic, if we duck you backstage, don't take it personal. We'll bring you back on. Give everybody kind of a chance. We start running 5, 6, 7 people across the stage. It gets too convoluted, and we're talking over each other. And next thing you know, we don't want to.
At this.
Take it easy on me. I ain't got that much more experience than you, but just having said that, we'll lay some ground rules a little bit. See if we can get this flow a little bit better, because I think when we do an open mic, a lot of times we can get some guys in here that have got a lot of solid information.
I want my boy Adam Mayo. I want my boy 805 to jump on the stream.
805, hey, come on,
jump on the stream, fellas.
If you got
knowledge, if you guys got a minute, we love you guys. We'd love to have you on, man.
Come on.
Hey, let's see. Who we got? Anybody want to add on?
Hell, Chewy, if you're bored, jump on in here. Sacktown. You guys like to run your mouth a little bit. Get in here.
We got it right here. Hey, Jeff is in Philly right now, guys. He is in Philly.
Yeah.
So we are subbing in for him today. Sorry, guys. Oh, we got Sacktown. Let's go.
What's up, it's time to go to
finally somebody uglier than me on the show.
I'm here for you, Jason.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Sacktown, hit us with your thoughts on Fernando Mendoza.
I love the guy. I mean, I was like for a long time saying F quarterback this year until later rounds, but not anymore. Not with Mendoza. I mean, and there is a possibility Mendoza will not come out this year. I mean, but I think he's going to win the Heisman at least, if not the Natty, and he's done. He's coming into NFL. I would love that guy. And then I just want serious concentration. I'll stop because I was going to go into the O line, but Mendoza would love him. Would love his athleticism and everything else.
I think Mike, the overall consensus right now in his camp is that he is going to come out. That's the overall consensus. I'm based on what I'm hearing through all the shockwaves that in different formats that I watch and listen to. In his camp, he's probably about 80 to 90% sure he's coming out, only because he can't do anything in college to improve his stock. And I know there's NIL money, but a lot of times that's going to be a factor if the kid is going to be, say, he's projected second or third round this year. Now he can go back to college, get his NIL money, right? He's still good there, and improve his stock into the first round, because you want to get into that first. You want to get into that first round, especially as a quarterback, because it locks you in. The first round quarterbacks are only ones that are getting rookie guaranteed money, which is, I mean, it's not a lot compared to the other contracts, but you're still looking anywhere from $25 to $40 million guaranteed.
Yeah, it's not
over
like
5 years.
Change.
Yeah, you're not getting chump change, but you're going to be guaranteed that money. So they're going to be getting a good paycheck if they come out in the first round. They go to a team and they sit the bench for a year. Oh, well, they got paid real good money to get better at their craft.
Yeah, we got 5 years a rookie contract with quarterback. That helps you build up your team. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, Mendoza, I mean, I know we don't think that Giants are going to pick up Fernando. I mean, Giants, that's who's ahead of us right now. But there's a very high possibility that there's going to be another team that wants to jump up there and grab him. And are you guys, pose a question to you guys, are you willing to trade up from 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 to number 1 to get Mendoza?
I don't think we're going to be able to if we have to trade up.
Yeah.
There's four
Exactly.
teams with 2 first-round draft picks
Right.
this year.
Right.
Not to mention 2 or 3 teams that have an additional first-round pick next year.
Right.
Yeah.
They have all the ammo in the world to trade up, and we don't.
Yeah. Mendoza
Yeah.
looks great in the window. You're window shopping, but what are the real possibilities of getting him? And I say if we don't get him, I'd say trade back a little bit and pick up some linemen and pick up some defense players, corner,
Yeah.
wide
And I
receiver.
love where this is going. This is going to lead me to this next comment, which if we do that, do we take Pavia out of Vanderbilt, who says he would love to play for the Raiders? Guys, thoughts on that? Let me start with Jay Downs.
I don't know him. I can't say shit on that.
On the field, he has done nothing but great things this year. Great things. And he's and really between the lines, he somewhat has outperformed Fernando. He doesn't have as many touchdown passes, but he's got more rushing ability, more running ability. He's much more fluid in the running attack. Then that's not taken away from Fernando. Fernando is a very mobile quarterback. Okay. If he needs to tuck and get 15, if Fernando needs to tuck the ball and get you 10, 12 yards, get the first down and keep the chains moving, he's going to do that. Okay. I'm not knocking Fernando, but Pavia has a little bit more of he has a little bit more of that.
He's like a gamer. He kind of reminds me of Baker.
Exactly. That's where I was going. That's where I was going with that, was with Baker, because a lot of the defensive linemen have said he's a tough tackle as a quarterback. What say you, Duncan?
I mean, that's pretty much as it gets. Is I compare him similar to Baker, not quite as strong of an arm as Baker, and Baker had a lot more friendly of a system in Oklahoma, where Pavia's got a lot less weapons than Vanderbilt. So he's not my favorite, but I wouldn't be mad if we got him because he's definitely a gamer.
And this is where the crazy part is, right? You guys have just elevated my game on Pavia when you said that, Duncan, where you're like, yo, his comparable is Baker. I mean, like, everything about him, I said, dang, he hit that. The one thing I don't like, and I'll tell you like this, is the off-field stuff, right? Is just his brother running around and getting arrested at games and having off-the-field issues. Now, that's not on him. I'm not going to say that that's him, but that's almost like a side circus that you have to deal with, right? You could just imagine how that side circus is going to be amplified in Las Vegas.
Well,
right?
It's only an issue if he's not performing. Because, I mean, look at Mahomes and his brother. Mahomes performed, and his brother got swept under the rug.
Yeah, I come from that generation. I don't care if you're reading a playbook under the jukebox light on a Saturday night drinking beer. As long as you show up Sunday morning and throw touchdowns and win games. Right, Ken Mike?
Ken Stabler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be a detriment to women. In other words, don't be doing stupid stuff like that. Don't be getting behind the wheel drunk, And but if like some of the other stuff off the field, some of it, if it ain't a crime, who cares? Who cares? That's his own. That's his own personality. But he comes from a different culture, different background, so he's not going to be as polished as a human being. But sometimes these guys grow up. Baker Mayfield grew up.
I'm going to ask you guys this next question, and this is another quarterback that's been linked to us. He says, not a Raiders fan, but what about Dante Moore? I think he's a better passer than Pavia and just as mobile.
I don't think he's coming out. I don't think he's coming out this year.
Yeah, he's getting that Nike
breaking
money.
news, breaking news, breaking news. His offense coordinator left for Kentucky. It upped the ante a little bit of him might want to come out.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Well, as a passer, Moore's probably the best option in this class, just as a pure passer.
Pure passer.
He's got a great arm, real nice, smooth release. My problem is he's coming from Oregon, and Oregon's pretty friendly for quarterbacks.
But Justin Herbert came from Oregon.
Yeah, what has he done? Lost in the first round of playoffs every time he shows up.
He's best quarterback from week 2 to 15.
Yeah.
Just get me into the playoffs, baby.
Then we got Bo Nix. He came from Oregon and Auburn, but he only shows up in the fourth quarter of games, which, I mean, that could win you a Super Bowl with that defense, I guess. But he's not doing shit.
Cheeseburger, I'm going to throw this in there. What is your, I know you're not a Raiders fan. What's your team, man? We'd like to know. All are welcome here as long as you're not disrespectful. But just curious who your team.
All right. And like now we got this question here.
Oh, ECG in the building.
It says ECG says his tight end Eli Stowers just won the John Mackey Award. He got weapons, LOL. Eli Stowers is a monster.
Yeah.
If anybody would know, it'd be ECG.
Yeah.
So, okay. Hold on here. Let's see. And I'll be like, that pretty much. Oh,
I think he's FCS. He's an FCS quarterback.
Yeah. Dante is great, but the problem is his decision making, according to Ant Wainer. I can't even, bro. I'm sorry, bro, if I said it wrong, but Ant Wainer. And then Cheeseburger Daddy says, I'm a Colts fan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey. And Cheeseburger Daddy just commented on Peepaw Rivers being the Colts quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good thing
So-
we're not
Right.
playing the Colts
That's
this
right.
week.
I forgot about that. Yeah, right.
hey, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to ECG's comment right here. Now that I figured out who it is, the tight end from Vanderbilt. Yes, absolute weapon. It helps Pavia out a ton, which I kind of correlate when you watch the two. I kind of correlate that with Drew Aller last year with Tyler Warren. Drew Aller with Tyler Warren was just an absolute weapon for him. Tyler Warren goes to the NFL. Drew Aller says, I'm going to stay another year. Look what happened. That
Or
made a
back
difference.
in Bowers.
Well, Bowers makes Geno Smith look like an all-pro.
But let's, a quarterback's best friend is a tight end.
It is.
A quarterback's
It is.
best friend is a tight end.
Absolutely.
And Brock Bowers is a cheat code.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when you make
you
catches
pair-
like that, you're a cheat code.
An underused
pair,
cheat code.
Yeah.
You pair a good quarterback with a good tight end,
Mhm.
and all hell could break loose. Look, I mean, watch when Kelsey leaves. Mahomes is going to struggle. He's
I
going
mean, they already are.
Yeah, well, they already are. He's already lost that. Kelsey's lost that. He's had some good games this year. Don't get me wrong, but you can tell that he's lost some of that.
He's on the downslide, no doubt about it.
Too much Swifty.
Yeah. Or not enough.
All right.
One of the two.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, if you guys want to join the chat, I am putting the stream link in the chat. Make sure that you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on each one of my guys' links. We got Jay Downs. We got the Silver and Black
Yep.
Radio podcast. We got Dunkin' Donuts down there. We got our boy Duncan.
Where's the flag? Where's the flag? Where's the flags in the building?
Flags in the building.
Where's the flag? One of our OGs, man, from the 401 Raider Jeff side.
What's up, Weathers and Flag? How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in about a week or so.
Well, yeah, we like to call him WTF.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right.
Salute,
fellas.
my brother. Salute, my brother. Hey, so let's go ahead and wrap up the Fernando Mendoza thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw
Let's
my
move
2
on.
cents in. Let's see if we can get a little fire out of what I got to say. But we all know a good meal, you pair it with a good bottle of wine, right? If we get Fernando Mendoza and we build a good meal, offensive line, you got a nice, you got all the entree and all the fixings to go with it. that bottle of wine that I think can uncork it.
Horseshat.
Brian Dable, OC.
Duncan.
He's
Maybe.
smiling. Maybe.
I'm not a Dable
I think I
fan.
just heard crickets.
I'm not a Dable fan either.
Yeah, I'm not a Dable fan.
I think
Especially
we're
after Daniel Jones is with the Giants for how many years and doesn't do much, and then first season with the Colts, all of a sudden he's performing better than he ever has. I think that shows more negative on Dable.
You know what? You are, dude. Thank you. That's a good point right there. That's a good point.
Hey, so I'm going to put it like this. I think I love the idea of drafting a young quarterback, putting him on the bench, letting him develop and grow. If this is the way that we do it, though, I am with Jay Downs. We need some sexy war daddies up front to protect this young man. And that's the first thing we need to do is upgrade that O-line. And we need to upgrade our coaching there. Because honestly, 805 that's in the building knows that coaching right there is freaking just straight disrespectful. I'll be like, you can't even freaking call that coaching. It's an embarrassment. Our guys are not making adjustments. They're not getting taught. They're not developing. So at the end of the day, we need those war daddies up front.
Well, yeah, I mean, for one, get rid of, Carroll Jr. and Brennan. And, I mean, we have Philbin. I mean, Philbin did better than Brendan Carroll's doing. I mean, and I like the center out of Baltimore, Linderbaum. I mean, free agent this year.
That's going to be a bidding war.
Yeah, it's going to be a bidding
Hey,
war, but man,
back up the Mack truck and show him the money.
We have the money.
Well, they can also franchise tag him.
Yeah,
but they turned down. They're turning down it. Isn't he? Doesn't he have the 5th-year option?
Does he have the 5th year?
And they're not negotiating. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be available by the end of the year.
I think so, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see once free agency opens up if he's still going to be. I mean, if he makes it to free agency, then we'll see. But
can you see Linderbaum as center, JPJ as right guard, and then Caleb Rogers, who's also doing good at the other guard?
I'd move JPJ to left guard.
Move JPJ
him to left guard.
And leave Caleb at right guard. I can see that too.
Yep.
And that would, other than DJ Glaze, I mean, we're fucking set on that line. I mean, not depth wise, but I mean, at least we have 4 starters. At least a couple of them could play on another team, in the NFL.
If we were to get Linderbaum, I'm just saying if we were to get Linderbaum,
it's a big if,
Okay, and then we go into the draft. We have the number 1 pick. Let's say we have the number 1 pick. Right now, we are in the driver's seat for the number 1 pick. Okay,
right.
If we get the number 1 pick, we take Mendoza. Okay. Now we're going to build that offensive line. Let's just say the only one we signed is Linderbaum. Okay. The 2nd and 3rd round should be at least the best available guard or interior lineman and the best available defensive tackle. Period. Right then and there. Right. Okay. And then in the 3rd, now if we could fill one of those positions, now we got to address the back end of our defense as well. Oh, by the way, we're going to need a wide receiver too. Yeah. So in all essence, there's 23 open that we're going to have 23 open contracts expire at the end of the year.
Right.
16 positions we have to fill. Just in free agency. So that $112 million that we're going to have, it's going to go quick. And for us to make we have enough wiggle room for maybe 1 or 2 splashes, but you got to hit. We cannot be doing this, getting somebody else's
Randy
no more Kappas.
Yeah.
No more
Well, no more Christian Wilkins either.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
So-
so ECG just hit us with something. He said Ravens already said they had some contracts they had to take care of, and both sides want to stay in Baltimore. I don't expect Linderbaum to leave.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't either.
ECG.
There's going to be some nuances in the
Yeah.
contract negotiations that we're not privy to that may cause them to hit the free agency market. But I could really see them before free agency opens. I could see them even at the 13th hour or the 25th hour signing him to a contract. So that's how, you just don't let guys like that walk out the building. You can move money around to get the guy signed. So you just don't let guys like him walk out the building. You just that is so detrimental to your franchise. You know, I can see if there was some exaggerating issues with him off the field and even on the field in the locker room that would have them be hesitant to sign him to a lucrative deal. But that's not the case with that cat. He's going to earn every penny he gets.
All right, guys. So, hey, Roche, he's like young head coach with the young OC and DC coordinators with Mendoza, plus draft capital and free agency. That's exactly what we need. And we couldn't agree with you more. We talked about it earlier in the show. Now, guys, let's move on to the next one. Hey, is Smoking Joe Burrow done in Cincinnati?
He sure sounds like he is.
I mean, like, to me, if he's done, right, if he's really that sad that he's not, you know, I don't know, competitive or he really lost his mojo. Smoking Joe, you just need a little change of scenery, baby. Come to Las Vegas. We'd love to have you. We'll re-energize you. I'll be like, hey, guys, this is a guy that I couldn't believe it. If we had the ability just to get him, I know this is a big hypothetical, but guys, it would be a dream come true to have a guy of that quality come to the silver and black. Now, of course, he would have to be done in Cincinnati. So, Duncan, what do you think?
I mean, he's a great quarterback, but I don't think we can try to get him. He's going to be way too expensive for us to get. With all of our issues on the O-line, he's switching the Bengals' terrible O-line with our terrible O-line. So it's like we would have to absolutely nail free agency on the O-line, which we can't do if we're paying Burrow. And then we got to draft the O-line, and, well, guess what? We're probably going to be missing our first and second round pick. So we're not getting a top-tier O-lineman.
Yeah.
Is it necessarily going to cost us our first-round pick?
I don't see how it wouldn't, even if we traded away Max.
I would not pick.
Would you trade the number one pick for Joe Burrow?
No.
And that's the only pick you're going to give up is the number one pick.
No.
If that's the only pick, then yeah.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
I would
where he's already been sacked over 200 times in his career. I mean, he's blowing up. Does he want to come to a team that is giving up that many sacks per game and shit? I mean,
that's gonna. Now let's take a situation in Cincinnati. They don't have the ability under the salary cap to refine that offensive line to suit him because they're paying him, they're paying T. Higgins, they're paying Jamar Chase, and they got Trey Henderson.
Right.
So with those four people right there are sucking up so much of their salary cap, how are they going to be able to backfill their offensive line? You know what I mean? And they're not doing. And I don't know how their scouting department is working, but I don't see them drafting any linemen in the near future. But if we were to give up, let's just hypothetically, Cincinnati wants Fernando Mendoza more than anybody else in the draft, and they're willing to give up Joe Burrow, and all we have to do is give them our number one pick. They give us Joe Burrow, and that's it, straight across the board.
Bro, if you said a number one draft pick for Joe Burrow at this moment, it's hard to pass up It is. I'll be like, do
You have the
see what
known
he does with the
versus
Bengals?
the unknown. You have
I
the
mean,
known versus the unknown. Known versus the unknown.
Wait a minute. Hey, hold on, guys. I have to shut it. Hey, the captain of the ship is in the building.
Oh
the
my God.
skipper, El Capitan. 401 Raider.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you got too much background noise.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to go outside, so hang on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I am. I got Myra G's here, too.
Oh, say hi to
Nice.
Myra for me. Say hi to Myra for me. So you remember.
Oh, you're going to be able to say hi to her in a second.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'll take a hit with her. I'll smoke a hit with her.
If y'all gonna eat, y'all eat out there. There ain't no food out here.
Damn it.
So
There we go.
if we're gonna get some fucking food, and then I meet y'all down there, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
get the whole fucking posse out here, bro. The fucking truck doing his shit right now. He's doing his podcast.
Yeah.
The posse.
Now I'm hands free, baby.
Hey, where we at?
Yo, we live, baby. What up? What up? Raider! Rich, he's the VP. He's the VP of the Philly chapter here for TBH.
Yeah, we represent. We live. I got my boy Wolf, Raider Wolf on the line. Ross Bricks on the line. Look, I'm about to show y'all live shit right now.
What up, Wolf?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? What's going on, Ross?
Yo, it's all about the Raider Nation. Recognize that shit. Real recognize real. Raider till we die. Win, lose, or tie.
Let's go.
Oh, so I'm out here freezing my ass off for everybody. So it's fucking cold here. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, no, the place was popping pretty good today, man. We had a good amount of people here. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but
No, you pretty much block half the hemisphere.
okay. Okay.
So
Dude, this new tripod selfie stick is freaking awesome. I love it. This is great. Because now I can just stand here like this. Oh yeah, baby. Told you upgrades, man. How's everything going tonight?
Yeah, got
you know,
better now that you're in the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were runner-ups to the Emmy until you showed up.
We're trying
There we
to
go.
do our best to do you right, man.
Oh, good. Who's in there? Oh, Mike's in there. What's up, Mike? Is that Duncan up there?
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
There's a Duncan.
How you doing?
What's going on? What's up, Will? What's up, Jason? What's up,
Good.
chat? I can't see the chat from here, but what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Hey,
Yes,
Jeff,
sir.
hold on a second. Let me get you caught up on the chat. Rosetown's in the house. You want to shake down for him?
Oh,
Marcus
Rosetown.
Banks is in the house. Rose Shack.
What's up?
All of our OGs are in here. Frank Weber's waving at you. I don't know why, but he's waving at you. Money Chuck
What's
is
up?
in
What's
here.
up?
Money Chuck, welcome.
What's up,
Navy
Money?
Vet 47.
What's up, Marcus? Maybe that. What's up?
Daniel Barry. There's your number one fan right there. Is Daniel Barry.
You're very my man.
Yeah, we got Ant Wayner 41373 is in the house. Let's see who else we got going on. 805 he's still listening because he's got to make sure he's got to babysit me. He's got to babysit me sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I got pictures. Oh, go ahead.
Sometimes he's just got to babysit me. That's the only reason why he's still in here. You know, I'm like this redheaded. I am his redheaded stepchild on the internet.
Sucks, man. The freaking bar here closes at like 10 o'clock.
What?
So it's like, yeah, dude. It's around here. There ain't nothing around where we are. So
Geomex, welcome, brother.
right over there is the airport.
Oh, Jeff.
Yes.
Give a special shout out to Where's the Flag?
The flag.
What's up? Where's the flag? What's up, my guy? What happened?
WTF? Because he's on fire, man.
Oh.
He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you say a special shout out, I'm thinking, oh shit, what happened?
Yeah.
Where's the flag?
He's here with us. He's here with us.
He's on the liquor store run right now.
He's on a liquor store run.
There you go.
Well, I thank you guys for holding down the fort tonight. I really appreciate it. Once I'm back up in the room, once I'm back up in the room and settled in, so
we're probably going to go about 6-7 hours tonight. So,
okay.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
We're give two shits.
with Will and Duncans is up there going, no, I ain't doing no 6 or 7 hours show. Let me tell you, man, that 8-hour show that one night, and it just so happens my wife's in Disneyland. So guess what? I don't have to watch movies tonight. So I'm all about the 401 Raider Jet Productions tonight. So
hey, wait a minute. So does this mean this you broke Duncan's cherry on here? This is his first time coming on live?
Yeah.
Tell him a little bit about yourself there, Duncan.
Nice.
You can tell him to piss up a rope too if you want. I'll let you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, but no, I'm not doing no 6-hour show tonight. I got a 2-year-old daughter, and I gotta get my rest for when my son's born on Sunday.
Hell no, I don't blame you.
What? You guys not on the way?
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, congrats, man.
What's the definitely. What's he do?
What was that?
When's the due date?
When does he do?
Either Sunday or Monday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, man.
Congratulations.
That's why Jason was saying he might have to do his show solo on Tuesday if things don't work out for him.
All right. Yo, so Jeff, let me get your thoughts on this.
Go for it.
So we were just debating, we were said, hey, Joe Burrow says he's done in Cincinnati.
I know, I saw
Cincinnati was about to trade if they asked for our first round draft pick for Joe Burrow straight up. No other stuff. Do you do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm the only one then.
I do. You know why? It only works because thank God free agency is before the draft. If we get Lindenbaum here, if we can finagle that somehow and Baltimore doesn't somehow work a contract that he's happy with and he stays there because they still have first rights. If we get him here, without a doubt, man, you pull that trigger and pull that trigger hard, baby.
We were actually talking about Lindenbaum before too.
I think that's the other key. You get them two together. You got JPJ back. You got Rodgers, who's looking decent so far. You've got Colton Miller in there coming back fully healthy. And now you just need one more piece. It depends on how Glaze turns out. Again, I'm telling you, I still think the offensive line it's the coaching that's the issue. You still got the players there. You know, you get rid of Kappa, see you later, all that. I think he should pull the trigger. I'm all for it. All for it.
And I agree. I don't think any coach can help Kappa and Parham. Meredith, on the other hand, there's something that we can work. I think we could work with Meredith, and if we pair him with two really good guards, Rodgers and JPJ. Let's say Rodgers takes a giant leap towards the end of this year, and JPJ, you pair those two guards. I think Meredith can hold down the center spot, and we can have a really, really good interior line. But we need a coach that can coach them up.
I say we can't get Joe Burrow because of money. How many empty spaces we got filling free agency in the draft? 26, you said, Jason?
We got 23 expiring contracts.
Yeah.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we have probably about 110 million going into next season for cap space that we can spend.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow takes 55 million of that. And then if we do get a Linderbaum, he's probably going to be looking around 18, 20 million a year.
Yeah.
That's 75 million right there. And that's only 2 spots.
Yeah.
And then we got 10 draft picks, and they'll probably cost us about 8-9 million if we keep all those players.
We should have 11. Yeah, if we keep. Yeah.
We are
That's
also
just
going to
it.
be picking up more
Like,
money as some of these free agents are released. We're also be picking up more cap space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, that I did a in a Discord Jason and I are in, I broke down how much cap space I think we're projected to have after all the free agents leave and everything.
Okay, what was that amount?
I think we're going to be sitting around 110 million.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back inside for a minute because I'm freezing my nuts off out there. Let me see how loud it is.
Yeah.
Hey, so Burrow is a $40 million cap.
Hey, Jeff, turn your mic off. Your background's killing us.
Yep, I got it. I got you, Jeff. Yo. Oh, wait. We got somebody saying hello. Hey. Oh, Mama down. Mama down. Yeah, Mama down.
Well, leave me this.
I'm gonna mute you now, Jeff.
Oh man, that's blowing my ears out.
Yeah. So Geomex says Burrow is a $48 million cap hit.
That's for this season or next season?
Next year.
That's what he said. I don't know if it's for this season or that season.
Should be next year. And we can adjust that too to get some of that money back under the cap.
We could adjust it, but he's got to be willing to also.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be quite honest with you, since I'm at the top and in the middle. So everybody sees me first before they look left and they look right and they look down. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I would love to have Joe Burrow. I think that'd be a great idea if it's only one pick. Now, I know God and family said, let's be real, it's going to be more than one pick. But if you have the number one pick, it's worth more. Because you got to think about it. That number one pick is worth 3 or 4 picks itself.
Oh,
right? Joe Burrow. So if they go, we want 3 picks for Joe Burrow, we're giving you the number one pick.
My thing with this is when you have a disgruntled guy,
ain't no way I'm giving up that.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to give him up for that. But he's just.
I don't think so either. Can I just finish so everybody knows where I'm coming from specifically? Okay. I don't think they're going to do that. And in a roundabout way, I hope they don't, because I think myself and everybody else, we've been doing this way too long, that it's time for us to get a franchise player that we can say was ours, is ours, and will always be ours.
Oh, I agree.
I agree 1,000%.
Maximize his screen.
I agree 1,000% with that.
Jeff's going to be walking this around, the Philly thing, while we talk. So sorry, guys. Just letting you guys know. I put it on his camera, but go ahead. You guys keep talking. Mike,
well, also with the Joe Burrow thing, his whole thing is not having fun, right? Like, he's getting worn down physically and emotionally. Who's to say, okay, a team is able to get him, and then he retires like Andrew Luck? Like, that's a big risk.
You know,
absolutely.
I mean, is he going to bounce back from this whole? Because I mean, I'm assuming every one of us has seen that interview, and it was beyond bad. I mean, and do you really think he's going to want to come to a Raiders team that has no offensive line at this moment? I mean, so a number one pick, whether it's first overall or if it's third overall, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. I want to get our quarterback, like Will just said. We want our quarterback. We're going to groom him, and hopefully get a defense. I would like to see Derek Carr brought up on the coaching staff, not on the team, but on the coaching staff. And maybe assistant quarterback coach. Why not?
It says Burrow needs. So, all right, guys, let's wrap this one up. We'll move on now. We'll move on to our next subject. Peepaw Rivers back at the helm with the Colts. Hey, sat down. I'm going to let you start this one. What are your thoughts on the Colts bringing back Peepaw Rivers at 45 years old? That young gunslinger out.
That's all I can say. Well, it just shows the amount of desperation they're in. I mean, they obviously they effing need somebody. If they're to bring him back, it's. I mean, and they look so. It's sad too, because my sister lives in Indiana, my brother-in-law, and I feel bad for him. But I mean, they look so good this year. and then for all this to happen, now they're down to Phillip Rivers coming in. Ever since Anthony Richardson, the whole Anthony Richardson's ordeal, they got this quarterback, they're going to be good now. And that fell. And then now they're down to, then they got Indiana Jones, was looking really good. And they're almost as cursed as bad as we are. Almost. I mean, they've had no luck. That's how I feel about it.
Guys, we got our special guest right now. Gabe Owner to the right of me, right in between me and Duncan. I'd be like, you obviously see that he's nice and healthy right now. Freaking great guy. Hey, let us know what you think about Peepaw Rivers taking it over for the Colts there. Gabe Owner.
Oh, I'm having a hard time dealing with this. I mean, come on now. The guy's, jeez, he's older than me. Look, it's a gimmick. It's really a gimmick, I think. And, well, hell, bring back Jeff Saturday, too, while you're at it, huh?
Yeah.
At least the Raiders aren't playing the Colts this week.
Yeah. And, guys.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Duncan, let me get your thoughts on this. I want to get your thoughts on Peepaw coming out, shaking off the dust, getting a contract, and getting out there and doing some nasty work after 4 years.
He's going to get absolutely clobbered. Just 4 years away from football, and then he's going to come back to the NFL. Like, he's going to get absolutely demolished.
But you think he'll break any bones?
Playing the Raiders.
You think he'd break any bones?
Maybe.
Well, we got. It's Myra. We got Myra. What up, Myra? Yes. Let's go.
Myra.
Ooh, she's rocking it. Myra.
Oh, we got, let's see, I'm going to turn. No. Oh, there we go. There you go. You're front and center right now.
How are you, Myra?
What's up? We're out here in Philly.
Yeah. Everything's good?
Go ahead. She can't hear you because I got an earbud, but I can relay. So. Stocktown Mike. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Captain Crunch.
Adapt a little bit, man.
That's awesome.
You know the babes in the building.
Oh, Raider fans are uncontrollable.
Bunch of Raider fans uncontrollable over there. Sorry, Jay. I know that's kind of loud. Hey, look at this, man. Hey, I'm going to leave that picture. We are live from look at this, baby. We got Marty. We got TMBC in the house live, baby, representing. Hey, much love to them. Looks like it's good time. But, guys, like we said, Peepaw Rivers. Duncan, I agree with you. For me, people, oh, look at that. Hey, I love the flag. I love hey, there we go. What's up, Marty? What's up, family? Hey, tell them Raider Will says what's up. It's all love.
Hey, Raider, you're live right now with everybody. Raider Will's in here with us, too.
Hey, ask him what's the score of the game tomorrow, Marty.
What's up, Will? Patriot Raider here. God bless you, brother. We love you. Wish you were here. Let's go, Raiders. We're here representing.
You're here in spirit, brother. We hope to see you soon. Patriot Raider out.
Yes, sir. Hey, much love, my brother. Much love.
Yeah, but it's
All right. Hey, so, like I was
all right.
saying,
I'm gonna hey, real quick. I'm gonna log off for now. I'll probably pop back on when I get it back up into the room.
yeah.
Hey, work up on your makeup a little bit. You're a little blush up there.
How about you eat my balls? How's that?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, you got to get up to your room quickly so you can take this sample.
Oh,
Get
nice.
back up. Yeah. All right, Jeff.
All right, guys. See you later. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. Hey, whoever sent that super chat, I'm sure it was accelerated. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. And I'll be back on in a little while, hopefully. Later, everybody. Good night.
All right.
All right, now we're going to end the show.
Obviously, he was.
Right? Hey, but Peepaw Rivers, right? Coming in for the Colts. Man, this to me is a sign of a desperate team. Because honestly, I'd be like, you had Anthony Richardson, you're signing just whoever is coming up. At 45 years old, what can Peepaw Rivers do for your team? What can he really do? And a lot of people are going to say, hey, this guy is a gunslinger. He's more of a mental guy with the quick release that's going to get the ball out quickly. But guys, do we not realize this guy hasn't had live reps in 4 years?
Yeah, much less with the receivers he's thrown to right now.
Exactly. He has zero chemistry, zero ability to communicate with these guys. The hand and arm signals ain't the same. I'd be like, what are the Colts thinking with Peepaw Rivers?
They're desperate.
They have nothing. They have no other choice.
Hey, it's just like
really need to make that playoff push.
It's just like it was when we had Hugh Jackson and Jason Campbell.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear Jason.
Can you hear me well? I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
All right. Well, anyways, it's the same. It's the same circumstances what we were in when Jason Campbell went down, and then they brought Carson Palmer in. We had a run going, and you figured, let's go get this veteran that's sitting on a couch, see if we can come in and keep this train moving.
Yeah. Hey, right now, Peepaw Rivers might come in and outdo Geno Smith.
I think
Duncan was saying
that wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if the Colts played the Raiders next week, I would be sweating bullets if Peepaw Rivers was back there. He might go for 50. He might drop a fat 5-0 on us and make us look that bad.
That's what usually happens to people bringing a new quarterback right in front of us and kick our ass.
Yeah.
So when we look at this, right, all these teams making a move for the premier spot, you got everybody trading, everybody looking. The Raiders are looking to draft one. Guys, we're looking to fill that position. With everything that Duncan said, 23 positions that are going to be open. Limited cap space. How do you guys envision this happening, man? Like, how do you guys envision this actually becoming a successful program? And I'm going to start with Duncan because he's new. He hasn't given us his opinions on anything.
Oh, he has.
So, well, now he has, but I'd be like, I want his opinion on this.
Oh, you want the whole book?
How do you fix the Raiders, Duncan? What is your methodology to fix the Raiders? I want to know.
Well, the way I look at it is Spytek's going to be here for a while, so I kind of try to guess what he's going to do. And he's kind of already gave us this formula. He's going to go out and try to get some free agents that give him those 1 or 2 year contracts that are cheap, prove it deals. That's going to fill up the majority of our roster right there, or the 23 spots. And then draft wise, apparently he likes those athletic guys that have good heads on their shoulders. He's not worried about taking guys that need some coaching up like Grant and Rogers, Thornton. He likes those athletic guys. And some of that could be Pete Carroll too, because Pete Carroll likes his tall, physical, fast receivers and corners, which is why we got Thornton and Porter, the corner. But first round, we got to get that quarterback. We need the guy of the future. Second, third round, either O-line or you got to get D-line and linebackers, because we really need to shore up that middle. And ultimately, you control the game of football through the trenches. So I'm always for D-line and O-line.
Okay, Jason.
I think Spike Taylor's I could picture him being a little bit more aggressive this year, because now he's going to have his pro player personnel director and Brian Hunt to help work him through that. So he'll be a little bit more aggressive. He's going to be a little bit more aggressive in the free agency. What I don't want him to go out and start shopping for his bringbacks. And when I say his bringbacks is people that he knows. Branch out a little bit. Start studying the overall aspects of what our needs are versus what our wants are, right? And then fill those up. You're gonna have to get those needs done first. But you know, and I know, Mike, you could probably attest to this as well. And Cheeto Linus is in the building now. So
Cheeto's in the building, baby.
He's in the
world
building.
Famous Cheeto Linus. Y'all know what it is. That's my brother from another mother. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on this channel too.
So I think we got to be we got to hit in free agency, man. Got to hit it and be smart, be diligent. But I think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive this year. I don't think he's going to be as. I think we're going to sign some more of the 2 and 3 year contracts that we are just one shot, one hit type thing.
Sacktown. How do we fix the Raiders, baby?
He's thinking.
No, he's on. Hey, I can't hear you there.
Mike.
I muted myself because I kept saying stuff while you guys were talking, so I muted myself. So, forgot to unmute. My bad. My thoughts is I'm still in the realm. I think we're gonna screw up and at least win one more game. I don't know if it's against Philly or Giants or even Kansas City. If Kansas, who knows? I think we're going to fuck up and win one more game. And I think we're going to be around 3 or 4 or 5. I would rather trade back a couple picks. If we can't get Mendoza, I would rather trade back, build up, which is, we talk about Spytek. That's his thing. He loves trading back and picking up more picks. And we need so many fucking positions right now. We need everything but a punter or a tight end. That's it. I mean, and a long snapper. So we need everything. So I would like to see, my plan would be to take that our first round pick, trade it back, not a ton, but to somebody that wants to get up there where we're at 3, 4, 5, and was willing to trade us, for a couple spots later, and then pick up maybe a second and a third, maybe something for next year, and start, because we have so many holes to fill. That's how I think we do it, and I think it's offensive line, and another cornerback and a wide receiver. That's my thoughts.
All right. Hey, so Cheeto, what is late to the show, guys? We talked a little bit about Mendoza. Let's catch him up. Thoughts on Mendoza? Jason, give me a quick rundown of what your thoughts are on Mendoza.
I like the kid. I like him. I think he has all the intangibles that it takes to be a successful NFL quarterback and a franchise quarterback. Now, whether or not he can get us to that upper echelon, nobody knows. You really don't. Nobody knew that Patrick Mahomes was going to be the Patrick Mahomes we see today. Josh Allen came out of Wyoming. Nobody knew he was going to have the success that he's having. Nobody knew Brock Purdy was going to be Mr. Irrelevant and have the success that he's had. So it's always an unknown. That's why I'm not a fan of tanking, because you just don't know. What intangibles does he have? Number one, he's got a very good head on his shoulders. Okay. His anticipation throws are spot on. Number three, he doesn't ever quit. No matter if the chips are down, the lights are never too big for that kid. Those are three right there, intangibles right there that are very important. Is whether or not he doesn't give up. He doesn't quit.
Duncan?
Sorry, I finally fixed my headset. Well, what was the topic?
Just a quick recap on your thoughts on Mendoza for Cheetah.
I mean, his comps right now is Jared Goff. But as far as student of the game, I think he's got a mind similar to Brady, where he's always willing to take what the defense gives him. He's quick in his reads. He's got a good arm, but he's not trying to force that ball deep unless he absolutely has to, because the game's dictating it. And he's already proven it against three great defenses in college that he can play with the big boys. To me, he's the surefire number one pick.
Mike?
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the last comment. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Mike, go ahead.
Mendoza again. I don't think we're going to be in position to get him, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that we have the number one overall draft pick. That's it's not a far fetch. If we have the number one, I don't want to trade up for him. I don't want to risk a bunch of other picks that we could have to build around him. But if we can get him without trading up, hell yeah. I mean, why not? But if we can't get him, that's why I'm thinking. Oh, never mind. That's another subject. Yeah, I'd love to have Mendoza.
We're gonna polish off this. We kind of recapped it because Cheeto got in here, and thank you, Cheeto, for everything that you do for us. Kind of recap it, but I'm gonna go one more quality characteristic or intangible, whatever you want to call it, with Fernando Mendoza, and this is what I see with him. And I watched him play a lot this year. And one of the things that he has that's very important as a quarterback is when you are standing in that huddle and those other 10 guys are looking through your face mask and they know that that's the guy that's going to get us down the field. And we trust him to perform behind us, because they can't see him when the play is going on. He's behind them. So they got to trust him just as much as he's got to trust them. And when you can do that as a quarterback, you can get in that huddle. Baker Mayfield's good at that. That's one of his qualities that I really like, is he gets in that huddle, and those 5 offensive linemen are looking at him as he's calling the play, and it's his tone of voice. It's how he's relaying the play. And it's also some of the other verbiage that he's using in that huddle that we don't hear it, obviously. But if you've ever been in a huddle and you've ever played with a quarterback, that sometimes that there is a quarterback out there that you just go, I'm going to do everything I can to keep that boy upright.
Absolutely. So, because my boy Cheeto's in the chat, guys, I am going to bring the hottest question in football at the moment. Did Notre Dame get done dirty by college football championship? We go.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys want to join the chat on this one, please let me
this
know.
ought to be.
I mean,
I'm
like
ready,
this
man.
is the hottest one in like in
I'm a
football
huge
right
Notre Dame
now.
fan as well, like Leo. I mean, me and Leo, that's one of the ways we got to know each other because of being Notre Dame fans.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
got all kinds of shit I can say about this.
I don't think so.
I don't think they got done dirty either, but it sure is funny watching Notre Dame fans riled up, lathered up. We got screwed. We got
I am
screwed.
riled up, man.
Jason,
Yeah.
I will start with you.
We drop. Okay.
Jason, I will start with you. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, let me settle down.
Mike, settle down, Mike.
Join the conference. Get in a Big Five conference. You want to knock off the nonsense? Get in a conference, win the conference.
I understand that's what this is all about. That's part of my peeve.
Well, if they hadn't lost, well,
go first.
The biggest thing is they lost to Miami the first game of the season, and I knew that was going to come back to haunt them. I knew that was going to come back to haunt them by losing that game. And so they have nobody to blame but themselves. Now, do I think Alabama got preferential treatment? Yeah. That's kind of, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. Oh, well, they beat 4 ranked teams in a row, and, it's the SEC. Yeah, but they got their asses kicked in a championship game by Georgia.
Right.
Okay?
Oh,
now, Georgia's a damn good football team, don't get me wrong. But they got stomped. And that in and of itself, right, that selection committee, when they went in to do that, that should have been a big red flag right there. But no, it's Alabama. We got to keep Alabama because it's because of this. It's because of this. And I'd be quite honest with you, I think Notre Dame would be just as big a draw financially as Alabama would. I think Notre Dame could have probably presented a better foe for other people in the playoffs. But you also got to take into consideration they did that last year and they totally pissed down their legs in the championship game. So what do we do? What are we doing? Now, I myself don't think that a top 5 like James Madison or Tulane, I think they should be waiting at the end of the line. And if there's room for them to get in, then we bring them in. Right? But at the same time, Notre Dame has nobody to blame but themselves. What say you, the rest of you?
Okay. Duncan, let me know. Did Notre Dame get done dirty? The floor is yours, my brother.
They didn't get done dirty. Ultimately, if you want in, don't lose. I mean, they lost to Miami, and that was probably the best team they played all season. Like, they didn't get done dirty. But that's all there is to it.
Okay. Mike.
I had to unmute because I couldn't stop myself. But Jason Downs, 90%, I would agree with what you said. 90% of it. I mean, that you were almost stating my case about, well, the thing is they're not in the conference. Well, I mean, and I agree that Notre Dame, and I agree. I think they're going to be joining the ACC, and I hope they do it soon so they have that championship game. But I mean, when you're ranked at number 9, and then you win a game by, I mean, it's not a top-notch team, but you destroy the team that's in front of you. It's a drop from 9 to 11. How does that work? How does that work? It doesn't. It's another thing because Notre Dame is a name like Alabama. It's a name. Ohio State. That's a name. Notre Dame is a big fucking name. I mean, they've been on broadcast every week back in the day when I was a kid. I mean, they have a name. They have a following. They have a market value, and I think it's a bid. The that the NCAA wants Notre Dame to join a conference, which, in my opinion, in most people's opinion, would be ACC, and I agree with that. And then they'd have a better chance because we have to make it up. Yes, we lost our first 2 games with a redshirt freshman quarterback. We played Texas A&M, we played Miami, and we lost both of them with the total point spread of 5 points for both games. Okay, that's 5 points total for 2 games. We lost to Texas A&M and Miami by 5 points total. That's a slim margin with a redshirt freshman quarterback. And what they did the rest of the year, we demolished teams week after week after week. And we played good teams. You know, you might want to scoff at Navy, but they have a fucking good team, and they play my Army team tomorrow, and they're going to kick my Army's team's ass. But that's another subject. But the fact of the matter is, I think it's a power move to make sure, try to convince Notre Dame to join, you know, a conference, and that's what I think is bullshit about it. That's the part. I know Miami beat us one. I was expecting Miami and Notre Dame to get in, and Alabama to get out, especially after that shellacking against Georgia, and they passed us when they got shellacked, and we won a game. Doesn't make sense to me.
But Alabama also beat Georgia earlier in the season.
But they lost to Oklahoma.
Can I just put it like this? I will say this. The BCS thing is just dysfunctional. Why can't we go back to figure this out where we have some sort of playoff system where we say, hey, you have to be in a conference or you have to be in some sort of group. And I get it. Revenue sharing. And people say, oh, you know, Notre Dame's its own moneymaker. But guess what? You need the ACC for basketball. I mean, like, literally, the AD came out and said, oh, well, you know, we're aligned with them in 24 other sports, but in this sport, we're not aligned with them. And they use that against us. Well, what is the ACC guy supposed to do? Like, you're supposed to protect your brand. You know, like, you're not going to go like, hey, and how convenient is it for you that you want a revenue share on things that you don't make as much money on, but when you're making a lot of money, you don't want to share that money.
Exactly. Thank you.
So I go back to that and I say, you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
And that's what Notre Dame has done. They got, you know, like Mike said, they're always on NBC. They got their own TV contract. They got and they're generating their own money. Great. But now go to a conference and share that money with the rest of the league. Oh, no. Oh, hold on a second now. We're Notre Dame. Okay. Well, then you're going to be an independent. When you're independent, if you earn a right. Now, if they were the 5th or 6th rate team in the nation and didn't get in, I would be pissed because now you're talking that they absolutely, if you're in the top 5, no matter what, you get in. No matter what, whether you're in a conference or not. But they were 9th, correct? They were number 9.
Yes, they were 9.
Were they? But they were like number 10 in the coaches poll or anything like that. The thing is, did any of the
after the championship games, then that's when they got bumped from 9 to 11. Leo, correct me if I'm wrong on this.
Yeah.
So I'll ask this, right? And I'm like, at what point do you say, hey, you know what? You've joined a conference and everything else. It benefits you there. You can't have it where it benefits you in certain aspects and then it doesn't benefit you in others. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like, why not just say, hey, you know what? This happened. Let's fix it. Let's try to do it. But then you go out and basically badmouth the whole system And I told, you know what? I told Cheeto that I gave their head coach credit. He said, "Hey, I don't think we got done right." He said, "We won't play a game." That's it. Didn't hear a peep out of him after that, right? Walked away. Cool. But the AD, man, reminds me of like a freaking guy that's snitching on the mob. I mean, like he's going and singing to everybody. Oh, God, we got done so wrongly here and there.
I don't even want to talk about our AD.
But why would your AD do that and your head coach stays quiet?
Because Marcus Freeman is a good man. Our AD sucks. I mean, he's a power grabber or something. I don't know what his fucking problem is.
That's what ADs do.
I don't want to get into his head because I probably wouldn't like it. But I know Marcus Freeman, our head coach, is a good man. I mean, he's going to be coaching in the NFL. You watch.
No, they're saying he's one of the hottest names right now.
Right.
Hey, Jack Kenna, salute, man. Like he's sending salute to Sacktown, JD, and host. Plus a salute to the nation.
What's up, Jack?
We got Raider Central. Big Luck is saying,
"What's going on, Jack?"
It's best that I think
Jack's another Notre Dame fan. He's a big time Notre Dame fan too.
So, and then he said, Pavia said, "It's best I think can move to 16 teams and have 13 through 16 have a play-in game." I'm guessing that would be 12 through 16.
We can't keep expanding. We can't keep expanding the playoff system. But if for some reason they did away with conference championship games, now how does that play out? How do you establish? Because that's really, in all honesty, that you're going to extend the playoffs by one more game, correct? How do you do that? How does it? I mean, it just,
Yeah.
Because the SEC is going to have 5 teams at any given time that are going to be playoff eligible. The Big Ten is going to have 3 to 4. The Big 12. The ACC. I really, in all honesty, I know this has been the topic of discussion every year. College football. That's always, how could we fix it? How we could fix it? How we could fix it? You know what? Why don't you just freaking leave it alone for a while and let it fix itself?
Yeah. How do you fix this system where you got what is there, 134 teams in the FBS alone? 134.
It's well over 100. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 130 something. I mean, how there's good. You obviously can't have playoffs for that many. I mean, because you don't have the structure like you do in the NFL. Because there's so many freaking teams. So I mean, there's going to be some judging involved in that. And how do you fix that? We're humans, and humans are idiots. So
you know what I love about this, though? I'm going to tell you guys something. As imperfect as the system is, this is what keeps us so interested in college football.
That's why the
like literally, look at what we're talking about, guys. We are talking about Notre Dame. No, not like some bumfuck school, okay? Not some like little teenage peepaw school. Notre Dame is complaining about not being in, and Duncan said something that hits me right as a coach, right in the heart.
Duncan summed it up.
If you wanna shut people up, just win out. You have a problem with it? Join a conference, win out, do what you got to do. But if you're not going to be in a conference, then you know that the standard is going to be different. You have to go and you have to win and you have to win out.
I agree. I reluctantly agree with what you're saying, but I see what you're saying. You guys make total sense. I'm a little butthurt right now. Excuse me.
No, and you know what? I think a lot of Notre Dame fans are butthurt. And that's why we brought it up, right? And here's Gio. He's saying they need to develop a championship week where you win, you're in the playoffs, you lose, no doubt you're out. Kenna says, this is what makes me pissed off about college football, keeps you watching. Ed Yamasbret says, fire Pete Carroll. Whoa.
We're there.
We're there, brother. That's why we're talking college football for Friday Night Mike Drop. So, hey, guys, we all agree that the system is imperfect.
Right.
But the system, by it being imperfect, I think we can all agree, keeps us engaged, keeps us watching, and makes it so what Duncan says comes true. You got to win, and you got to show every single game day that you're on top of your game in order to actually even make it, to be able to make it into the championship game in college football.
Yeah, and week 1 is just as important as week 12.
Right.
And you can't sleep on any team. You can't go and say, hey, this team, we're just going to roll over. Because at the end of the day, that team is the team that's going to beat your ass. And that's going to put you in a position like Notre Dame is now. But guys,
but also too, let's cut the bullshit out of this. Alabama's squaring up against these teams throughout the year, sprinkling in these basically their practice games. You know, why not stick to the most credible games? Play the teams that you need to play to show everybody that you deserve that spot.
You know what? I would love to see a team fill up with the whole top teams when they think that they're that badass to play every single top team in the nation. But I just don't ever see that happening. But guys, let's move on from this. Let me ask you guys a question here. Are Geno Smith's days numbered as the quarterback for the Raiders? Oh, hold on.
Depends.
Let me start with Duncan.
It depends. Is Pete Carroll still here? Then Geno's still here. If Pete Carroll's gone, most likely Geno's gone.
Okay. Hey, it's that simple for Duncan. If Pete is here, then Geno will be back another year. If he's not, then you see them both packing it. Jason.
I 95% agree with Duncan. The 5% of me seems to think that even if Pete Carroll gets fired, there's an outside possibility we retain Geno Smith to preserve some type of stopgap. But man, after you saw this, what happened this year, do you really? I don't think he is a stopgap. I think he's gonna cause more harm than good. You know, if we draft another quarterback, if we draft a quarterback to come in and learn, Geno is not going to teach anybody how to play a quarterback. Let's get that right out front and center now. So if anybody seems to think, oh, well, I want to keep Geno, you know, JT the Brick, if you're listening, if you want to keep Geno to bring in a young quarterback and nurture, that ain't going to happen. Geno is not built like that. Geno doesn't want that. And the last thing Geno will ever do is teach somebody how to take his job. So, and then bringing in a previous Raiders quarterback that's out there right now, still under contract with the Saints, but we could probably get him on a cheap, you know, maybe a 4th or 5th round pick or whatever. You know, I don't like that. And bringing him in, what would Derek Carr do as a quarterback's coach or an offensive? I don't think he could. He probably has some nuggets that he could provide a young quarterback, but most of your coaches are from a coaching perspective and not from a quarterback perspective when they're teaching these guys. So there's a lot of things that they're looking for that a former all-pro quarterback ain't gonna see, you know, and that quote unquote former all-pro quarterback that wants to be a quarterback coach is probably going to try and do it his way and not kind of format the coaching style to make that player better.
Gotcha. Mike.
As far as Geno coming back, I agree with a lot of what both of you guys said. As far as if Pete ain't here, Geno's not going to be here. And Jason, you said also you added to that, and that well, who else or whatever. But I think it's going to depend a lot. I'd rather see Geno gone. I think he's going to be gone unless Pete Carroll is still our coach. Then I really highly doubt he's going to be gone. I'd rather see him gone. Pickett or put Aiden O'Connell in, because the big reason they wasn't playing Aiden O'Connell after the injury, he's not mobile. Neither was Geno. And Pickett is more mobile, but I think those two options are better than Geno, either one of them. So I don't want him back at all. But will he be back? Yeah, Pete's back. Yeah, he'll be back.
Man, is Geno Smith done? That's the biggest question. I'll tell you like this. One thing that you guys did tell me right now that I did get enamored with is bringing in a young rookie quarterback and having a veteran guy out there taking the licks for him to not take the licks. Let's be honest. I mean, like, we need a guy that's going to go out there and conduct business while a young man sits behind on the bench. I like that. Now, Geno Smith, I just don't see it, man. I don't see him staying. I'm with Jason on that fact that I don't see him trying to groom his replacement, as he has already said that he has a bright future still. So he considers himself a young man. At 35 years old, still considers himself a developing quarterback. So, I mean, yes, at 35, you are a developing quarterback, according to Geno.
You cannot say that without laughing. That's funny.
And I'd be like, and Geo Mix is going to say this, and then what does Cam Miller purpose, a draft to? Well, waste a draft pick. I'm going to tell you like this. Geo, the thing is with that, Cam Miller was a 7th-round pick, 6th-round pick. Those guys are very far and few that make your team. So he was just the candy on top that he made the team as that type of draft pick.
He's a practice squad quarterback.
Are you going to compare Cam Miller to Fernando Mendoza? Are they in the same league as players? I'd be like, did I miss something, Duncan? I'd be like, would Cam Miller be a 1st-round draft pick this year?
No.
Jason,
What?
did I miss that? Did I miss that Cam Miller from North Dakota State, if he would have stayed one more year, would have been a 1st-round draft pick coming out of North Dakota State?
I must have missed that chat. I didn't see that chat.
Oh, Jason, I can't hear your mic.
No, and where we drafted him was perfect for the conditions of why we drafted him. Because it was when you get into the 5th, 6th, and 7th rounds, you can take a swing at somebody. I mean, just take a swing at him. You don't know what you got. You bring him in, see what you got. I know he had a little bit of sauce in one of the preseason games. It got Raider Nation all hyped up, but then the following week, all that sauce got poured out. And the reality set in with that kid. Now, don't get me wrong. He's undersized. He came from an FCS school. He's got a lot of development if he can even get to that level of being a formidable quarterback. But I'm going to give you a little bit of insight, and this is my personal belief, that if you ever draft a quarterback past number 40, because when I look at drafts, I look at the numbers. I don't look at rounds. I look at numbers. And when I grade people, I say, yeah, he's about a 50 to 55 or 45 to 50 range, somewhere in there. If you ever draft a quarterback past 40, you're drafting him to be a backup. You're not drafting him to be your franchise quarterback. Okay? If for some reason something miraculous happens and it's like, ooh, we knew he was good, but we didn't know he was this good. And he does a Brock Purdy type situation, then it's like, okay, yeah. I wouldn't go patting yourself on the back like you're the greatest in the world, but you kind of got lucky on that draft pick.
Can we just put it like this? Cam Miller is not Tom Brady.
No.
He is not this guy that is just going to come in and you put him in, he's just going to start winning. And he proved this during the preseason.
Yeah.
And to say that he's been developed enough to come in and be the starter for the Raiders and take over the job over a first-round draft pick, over Fernando Mendoza, that's quite a stretch for me. So at the end of the day, that's why I don't think Cam Miller's in the equation anymore. Heck, I don't even think AOC's in the equation anymore for the.
No, I don't think he's in our future plans. One more year for AOC.
Yeah, he's got one more year on his contract.
Yeah. He's got one more
Maybe
year on
as
his
a backup.
contract.
Maybe.
Oh
as a
yeah,
backup.
I'd take him as a backup.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and that's where we look at that and bringing in a guy of that quality, you know. It's an automatic shoe in. Oh, and then we're gonna bring Sacktown back. He's back on there. So
Sorry,
I mean, like, no worries, brother. No worries. That's why we brought you back on. I know that you had to go grab a brewski. So, but for me, that's
actually, but yeah,
that's the only way you bring in a guy like that back. You know, is to have a veteran leadership to do it. But you know what? I heard that Brett Favre wasn't that great of a leader either. I heard he didn't want to develop his guy. Aaron Rodgers did a great job. I heard Aaron Rodgers wasn't the nicest guy developing guys. And Caleb Love or Love came out of that.
Yeah. Hey, real quick in the chat, I'm going to address the chat just a little bit. Geomex, no fault by you, man. No fault by you. That was actually go to a 746 post. Well, go to a 746 post. What purpose does Cam Miller serve? What was was that a wasted draft pick? I don't think so, Gio. I don't think that was a wasted draft pick because you get to that point, especially if you get an extra, you trade back and you pick up a couple extra. Why not? Why not? You know, last year when we were doing mock drafts, I kept saying, you know, we would do a mock draft with no trade backs, right? That was the rule. Okay, we're not going to do any trade backs. All right, no trade backs. All right. So we started doing these drafts. I said, why not take Dylan Gabriel in the 5th round? Mike, you were there, weren't you, when we were doing those? And I caught a lot of shit. I was catching shit from Geno, and I'm like, stop. I watched the kid play. Now I know he's 5'2" or whatever. Looked like he just jumped off of Santa Claus's sleigh, you know. And I know, and he's left-handed. He does have a deep throw. He can throw it deep. Does it have velocity? Does it have spin? Does it have accuracy? It's hard to say with Oregon because it seems like Oregon's always got people wide open on every play. So at times I think, well, shit, I could play quarterback at Oregon the way they do things, you know. But no, GeoMex, absolutely, man. Your question was spot on. I hope we didn't unentertain you with that. If you just look at the totality of when you draft when it comes to a quarterback,
right?
If you select him past the number 40 spot, you are most likely 99.9% of the time are only drafting that guy to develop as a backup, not as a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. I think they got him for to be a scout squad, type of quarterback, to fill that role, And if he actually turned out to be something, then we got him. But yeah, it's not a waste though in the 6th round. I don't think.
No, you have to take a shot. I'd be like at that part in that draft, if you take a shot and you hit,
you're a genius. You're an absolute genius.
Exactly.
And then at the position of need, no, you have to take that. You have to take a shot. And Gio, we're not saying, hey, you said, what about Cam? That's why I said it. Cam Miller, we're potatoes and carrots. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we're looking at something and saying, hey, this guy's a way higher level. This guy's at a whole different planet. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love, though, man. So, guys, let me ask you a simple question here. When we look at our team and all the positions coming up of need and everything like that, when you look at the coaching from those positions, Are you guys satisfied with those guys in the job that they're doing? Or you guys also think that is also going to be gone and that's also got to be fresh?
Wait, what? I'm not sure what you meant.
Duncan? I guess Duncan's
I'm
going
not,
first.
I'm not sure what you meant by that question.
So
you're talking
basically,
about-
do we need to replace coaches as well
Oh, okay.
and
Gotcha.
start
Gotcha.
fresh there? Or
Gotcha.
yep. So go
I
ahead.
mean,
Duncan.
personally, I'd like to see a change at coaching. I mean, the biggest thing about Pete Carroll when we first signed him was his age. And it's like, he's not going to be here longer than 3 years. So we get a young quarterback, fight through a couple tough seasons with Pete Carroll, and the quarterback gets groomed by who? I think we need a whole regime change. Bring in a hot young offensive coordinator, somebody that's going to build up our quarterback, build up an offensive system, get that O-line looking better. So that way our quarterback, whether it's a rookie next season, or a stopgap quarterback with a rookie sitting behind him, like, just get something where we got an offense that can start churning and just start controlling that game. And if you want to go a defensive head coach, I mean, I really like that Rams defensive coordinator. He's really good. Combine a smart quarterback like Mendoza with a defensive coordinator, and you just start controlling the game. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, we're going to need coaches because our online coach, he's not him. Rams, okay, defensive coordinator, but it really seems like the games where we have a chance, our defense don't show up. And
No, absolutely.
we struggle to score points. That needs to be fixed. And top to bottom, we just keep making dumb mental mistakes across the board on all three phases of the game. Like, that's coaching.
I couldn't agree with you more, man.
Our guys aren't ready to play. They just don't show up. One game we'll have the defense look like they're great, and then special teams and offense don't do anything. Next game, the offense looks like, oh, we might got something today. And then special teams gives up 70 yards on the opening kickoff. Like, our players are constantly not showing up, and that's a coaching issue.
Jason? Can't hear you, Mike.
Sorry, I had the mute button on. Little technical error, you know. That's what happens when you give me a microphone. I don't know how to use it. Let's face it, we're going to have to clean house, and that includes Patrick Graham. Because Patrick Graham has been here for 4 years, and what has he done? Now, if for some reason our defense was performing like Houston's defense, or somebody like a team like that you still have an elite defense, even though you're not winning games, your offense is an abortion. You can't get out of it, you know. So that being said, you got to clean house, clear across the board. The only person that I would bring back if you're going to run a true West Coast offense and I would leave it up to the head coach and offensive coordinator, is bring back Greg Olson as a quarterback's coach, because I think he could refine a quarterback. He's done pretty good with it. And I think Kenny Pickett's success that he might have this weekend, or the little bit of success he had last week, a lot of that has to do with Greg Olson, because the quarterback coach is spending equal parts time with his quarterback versus the offensive coordinator is only running with the number one when he's coaching. So that's out on the field when they're at practice and they do individual drills. Excuse me. That quarterback coach is doing equal parts to all three quarterbacks. Now, when they go into team drills, now it's the offensive coordinators taking over from there. On the side, your quarterback coach and that backup quarterback still have a pretty good relationship, so they're communicating. They're discussing if, ands, or buts while the practice is going on. So that's kind of an advantage with now Greg Olson being the OC and Kenny Pickett now is going to play this weekend that you're going to probably see. And, we're going to go into our thoughts on the game here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and punch the button now. Donuts, it's up to you.
What do you want?
Something on the show.
On Geno Smith or on the Eagles game? Because
wait.
Geno
We got Mike.
up.
We got Mike. We got Mike. We got to ask Mike. Mike, are we cleaning house? What are we doing?
I hate to say it, man, but I'm getting old. And
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
We
Fucking Benjamin Buttons over here.
If we're gonna do it, we need to rebuild. If we're gonna do it, I say the sooner the better. Yes, rebuild. I say a total rebuild. I mean, there's gonna be some casualties that I'm not happy with, like Rob Leonard. I'm not gonna be happy. That's gonna be a casualty. But I mean, we need to rebuild. We need to get starting going before. I want to see us start winning again in my lifetime. And so yes, I'm all for. We have a fan from another team, Odilla G or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but you brought up a point about hope you don't take Kubiak from us. I don't think Kubiak, with his dad's history with the Davis family, is coming to the Raiders. But we'll take him if we can. I'll definitely take Kubiak. Clint Kubiak, yeah.
Oh, man. So, Jeff, we're talking about, if, we have to clean house. If we draft the number one quarterback, do we clean house? Yes?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I don't want. I know Mike said about Leonard and everything, but the only way you're going to get anything accomplished is a complete regime change. Everybody, right down to fucking Deuce Gruden. Gone. Everybody. I don't want anybody left. I don't want anybody left that Pete Carroll and this regime had their hands on, whether they were here before or not. See you later. Bye-bye. Spytech's the only one that should be able to stay. And
I'm with you guys.
Leave it up to him
to
pick the coach. Mark Davis, I said this the other day, go sit in the dock room like Aaron Rodgers did for at least 3 or 4 weeks so Spytech can be unaltered, unabridged to just pick who he wants. Just do it, And if Tom Brady's involved, Tom Brady's involved. Whatever. It is what it is. But, yeah, don't let Mark touch the coach.
All right, guys. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and then my thoughts on the Eagles game because I got to jump off. Jeff is back on the ship and he's back. El Capitan is back to take it over. And I'm thankful.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm not from my phone. I'm not on my laptop. I'm only on my phone. So when you go, we're done. So sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my laptop with me.
Let me. Hey, I'm going to ask you guys. Hey, Jason, thoughts, Eagles, Raiders game. And your mic is muted.
Good. I like it that way.
Jason?
F you, Jeff.
Yeah, I got one.
Anyways, my thoughts on the Eagles-Raiders game. Well, we're at a position now, Raider Nation, that it's not about the wins and losses. I think now losses are actually more important than a win. As much as I'm not a tankathon guy, I don't believe in tanking. Now, if they go out and they play like they should have week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, and they play and they beat the Eagles because the Eagles are sucking right now. Okay. And we win, but we win by winning, not just because it was a fluke, okay? It's just 2 teams played like shit and somebody accidentally got more points than the other, okay? I don't want that. Okay. But also at the same time, we're in preservation mode. We're in, let's see what we got. And then I will leave it at that. I am not going to provide a prediction. Tomorrow, Raiders last call, I'll be providing all those X factors and all that. So,
Duncan.
We need our tank commander Geno tomorrow or Sunday, but unfortunately he won't be playing.
He said our tank commander, our fearless tanking leader. Geno, where are you when we need you?
I seen him put that in the chat earlier, like a couple days ago. I think he's called the tank commander, and I go, "That's fucking funnier than shit, man." But yeah, you're the one that put that out there. I'm like, going, "That's funnier than fucking shit, man." Tank commander.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you got, baby?
Shit. We're most likely going to lose. I just want to see a good game. I mean, I want to see effort. And if we win, it's going to be one of those things that's just another thing the Raiders do at the end of the year when we don't have a chance. So I mean, either way, I'm going to be happy. I mean, I just don't want to get stuck. I mean, just go out there and play pitifully. You know, I mean, as long as we play a good game and we lose it, I'm fine with it. You know, that's all I expect for any game. You know, if a better team beats us, a better team beats us that day. You know, but yeah. So I think we're probably gonna not win. I can't say lose.
Jeff? Oh, what? You don't have to give me a score prediction. Just give me your thoughts, because I'm
not giving a score prediction.
Last call tomorrow, baby.
I may or may not be on the time, so it depends.
Makes me happy.
I know it does. First of all, shout out to Duncan. I love his improv Raider room there, hanging his jerseys on his shower curtain behind him, or is that you sliding glass door behind it to the deck? Good job. I should have put the flag over the back of the bed, but I didn't. Anyway, I think the Raiders are going to go and fuck up and win this game Sunday.
I can see it happening.
I think it's going to be against the Chiefs.
He's in the back going.
Well, hey guys,
I just get this bad feeling. That's all.
Hey, for my final thoughts, I'll tell you guys like this. Because I gotta get going, guys. So, hey, I will tell you guys this. Regardless, at the end of the day, Raider Nation will be upset. We're either gonna win or we're gonna lose. And at the end of the day, I really do think that Jeff's gonna have a great time at the game. And tomorrow, y'all need to stay locked in for last call. Go ahead, Jason. Let them know.
Tomorrow night, last call. Raiders last call will be 6 p.m. Myself, Duncan, and Chris4Raiders will be on tomorrow. Well, it'll be me and Chris4Raiders. I believe Duncan may or may not be in tomorrow. It just depends.
Jeff, baby duty.
Yeah, it might be on baby duty. Jeff, he may or may not be here. Who knows with him? He's like super dependable. But tomorrow,
sorry, I'm going to the game.
yeah. But just a public service announcement. I'll try and get the link up tomorrow for GoFundMe. We will be raising. So far, I got $2.65 for Jeff's bail money for when he gets arrested at Philly. My gosh. So if anybody wants to contribute to the GoFundMe account to bail his ass out, because I'm sure some stupid ass Philly fan's gonna pop off at him, and that old bouncer in him's gonna go, you know what? These knuckles were meant for something. Kapow.
And that's why I wear these when I go out.
Well, all right, fam. Hey, at the end of the day, it's much love. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. It's your boy 401 Raider Jeff, Silver and Black Radio Podcast. We got Jay Downs. We got Dunkin' Donuts. We got our boy Sacktown Mike and Jay Downs. We good?
Oh, we're good.
We're good. All right, live from Philadelphia. I'm signing off. Jason, okay, stay in the studio
button, Will.
afterwards.
We'll stay in the studio.
Yeah. Raider Nation. It's Friday night. You know what time it is. 401 Raider, Jeff on the mic. Let it drop. Yeah.
Yeah, silver and black when the lights come on. Another week, same pain, same song, but we show up no matter the score. Cause the shield, it's different when you're born to roar. Bad calls, heartbreak, chaos on repeat. Still we pull up every time, still take a seat. Hit that chat, turn the volume to the top. It's Friday night, time for that mic drop. This is the Raiders, Friday night mic drop show. 411 Raider Jeff, yeah, we let that fire flow. Rants, laughs, pain, you already know. Raider Nation, ride or die till the end of the road. Mic drop, let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. They're the East Coast, mic drop, let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. From the East Coast nights to the Vegas Strip, we vent, we rage, we joke, we trip. From blown leads, flags and coaching mess, to the fans who still scream RN with no stress. Leftovers cold, now the takes stay hot. Raider Nation therapy, this the spot. Every Friday night we clean the slate and drag this team like we're tired of the wait. Yeah, silver storm in the sky, hear the nation's battle cry. Not a win, but we still unite, cause pain brings family every Friday night. This is the Raiders, Friday night mic drop show. With 401 Raider Jeff, yeah, we let that fire flow. Oh, comedy, chaos, that's how we go. When the team tests every ounce of hope. Mic drop, let the truth explode. Friday night lights and the nation's in control. Mic drop, let the truth explode. Friday night lights with the nation in control. When the red does off light, the nation in control. Then the midnight pop, with the nation in control. When the week goes wrong, when the Raiders fall flat, we show up stronger, imagine that. So hit the light, take a seat, don't stop. It's Friday night, baby, it's time for the mic drop. Yeah, time for the mic